Alright, so welcome to my cheeky little guide to attain all the collectibles in the game. If you want to click on annotation to skip to a mission because you've already done some of it already, then feel free. I'll leave it up for a few more seconds. But if you're starting from the beginning, then let's do this. Very first collectible is right at the start. As soon as you control your player, you want to tag out the enemies, go down underneath this little truck, and on the left hand side, first collectible. Second one, Hendrik is going to breach through the door, take out a few enemies, and around the corner on the right is number 2. Next one you're going to go up to breach door not too long after the last one. On the left hand side is number 3. Now you're going to go through a few little hangars and you're going to shoot down a VTOL warship. Left hand side in the building towards the back of the room is collectible number 4. And the final piece, before you get any ST right before the end of the level, you want to go over left hand side in the far corner, pick up the final piece for this mission. Second mission, after your little drone sequence, everything's gonna freaking destroy itself, and you want to head to the right instead of going to the left with the guy. Run along past the fire, sitting on the floor, the first collectible of the second mission. Quite a bit later in the level actually, you're going to meet up with this guy, I don't know his name but he's black, and you're going to want to head up to the left after you killed a few enemies. Should probably mention it's a train station, but up the stairs is the collectible on the floor. So now you're going to go down a tiny bit into this big open area with a hole in the floor. Go down it, head to the opposite side of the room. On the shelf, I believe, is the third. I just love a look at this train, I really do. It's freaking beast, but literally as soon as you jump down, sprint it out till we get to the checkout, and on the desk is 1. Straight afterwards though, you want to be quick about this because enemies will spawn in. Just sprint it out, and there's some stairs on the left or the right, it doesn't matter which. Upstairs next to a little nutter is the final 5th collectible for this mission. Don't fall through the floor. After a little cutscene in the 3rd mission, in darkness, you want to head to the right. There's going to be a lot of enemies, so you probably want to take them out first. And in the room is the first collectible of this mission. After a bit of a struggle with the weather, you're going to find yourself near a big building. Can't miss it. Instead of going through it, head round the right hand side over the barrier, and there is the collectible. Next one is when you're forced underwater in the subway. Don't go to the right, head left instead over the junk, and on the bench is a little girl's toy. Next one, when you get to a building with a crap load of enemies in, just go on and destroy all of them. And before you go upstairs, head through the big building in the middle, left, and on the table. There really are just too many of these, but when you get to this big building you won't miss it, with the bunch of windows. Go right, go up, jump across, don't go down through the hole in the floor like I did, and through the next room on the chest of drawers. 5th collectible. So for the 6th one, after you've gone through the electronics, so you'll hit a red barrier thing in the way. Upstairs to your left hand side, before you go any further, is the final piece. Provocation, mission 4. You're going to have a nice little chat at the beginning, you're going to drop down and stick to the right hand side because there are 2 here, very close together. There'll be a building with the word roof on it, go into that, pick up the first one. Still sticking to the right hand side. Sneakily go along, kill some enemies if you need to. But around the corner of this little building is the 2nd collectible. Now you're going to make your way through this open area, followed by an exit sign with a little rift you have to jump over. Building to your left, upstairs, is the next collectible. Fourth is after there's a massive crash in front of you. Head to the right hand side, and then you want to cut back in left, climb up. Hidden around the corner, inside one of the containers, is the collectible. So now you're making your way up through a building, and you'll be forced outside again to only go back in. And on this floor, round the corner, sneakily hiding on a ledge, is the fifth. Last one for provocation is a bit of a dodgy one. You're going to go across a load of buildings via a zip wire, and basically you want to go to the one just before the final one, and it will be sitting on top of a box. It will say about 96 meters, 100 meters, around that distance away from the objective. Just look for a number close to that. It will be the one before the last tree. Bang at the beginning of this level, straight off the bat, you're going to head to the right. Big ass yellow canopy thing. Underneath that is the first collectible for this mission. Now after the battle, you will head past a little skeleton on the floor into this building with some nice music playing, but you want to head to the left and ignore everything that's going on, because at the end of this long walkway is the collectible. Going down through the deep dark abyss looking thing, you will make your way to the bottom. One building, can't miss it, inside, right hand side, collectible number 3. Now you're going to pass a room with a big blue bird on the wall. Take a little seat while I have a chat, but as soon as the doors open, sprint out to the left. In the room on the floor, the collectible number 4. After the cutscene in the room with the bodies, you will turn around instead of following this guy, and there it is, sitting on the desk. Bit of a water fight going on here, but after that you'll go through. Your comms will start mucking up, and the room on the right, before you go anywhere else, there it is, final one for this mission. Mission 6, Vengeance, is nice and short. There's only 4 in this one, but the first one, very start of the level. Turn around, ignore the objective, and in the alleyway, there it is. Second one can be a bit dodgy if you get lost, but literally just when you jump off the building, stick to the right hand side, go straight to the end. In the very last quarter, in the bushes on the floor, is the collectible. For some reason now, an AST is gonna freaking try and destroy everything, but after you destroy it, go through the wall, head left instead of right, and you will find it on the floor. Making your way through the fiery ass building, you want to stop before you get to the very end of it, as on the chair, I believe, is the 4th and final for the level Vengeance. Next one, while you're talking on mission 7, Rise and Fall, you'll enter a room with an orange sign on the right hand side. On the desk right in front of you, before you go into the interrogation area, is the collectible on the desk. And literally just after that, when you come out into the background, go up the escalators on the left, around the corner, on the desk, is collectible number 2. Number 3 is when you get a spike drone. Go through the doors, left hand side on the wall. Nice and easy, can't miss it. 4th one is, as you go out into this open area, stick to the right hand side and head downstairs. Along the corridor you have to kill a few enemies, but at the end of the room on the chest of drawers is number 4. So eventually you'll come across a room with a VTOL warship that's just freaking crashing into everything, and to the right of that is the collectible. At this time you're going to fall with the VTOL warship, and you want to stick to the right hand side, avoid all the battle going on in the middle. Upstairs on a little table, final one for mission 7. You can't miss this. When you spawn in to the World War II scenario, head to the right a little bit past that dead guy on the rock. Then the bunker is the first one, but not too long after that you want to head all the way left, as far left as you can go, for the entire battle through the snow, and you'll eventually come upon a guy using an MG, and just behind him on the desk is the collectible. Next one is after you've been in the dark and spooky bit for a little while, you run into a few cheeky little dire wolves, and after you killed them, turn around. Before you head any further, on the left is it sitting there on the floor. Then a little later, after you spawn in the house, jump out, go to the left hand side, you'll see a massive ass barn, can't miss it. Upstairs is one of the collectibles, but don't stop the video yet, because literally right after 2 buildings along, still sticking to the left hand side, you'll find a little hut sort of thing near the tank. Go inside, on the table, collectible number 5. 6th one, as you get hit by a rock, you're gonna head out into an open area again. Lots of enemies, stick to the right hand side, you'll see a half torn apart building in there. And for mission 9, Sandcastle, as soon as you get off for the first time, you're gonna head up towards the marker, and just below in the room on the left is first. Second, after you jump out again for the second time, big orange crate thing there, can't miss it. Around the corner on the left is a collectible. Mission 10, Lotus Tower. After you've gone up the lift, there's a big ass Chinese sign out there, as you can see inside on the wall. Number 1. Number 2, destroy that guy with a freaking vent. Flash everyone if you need to, or kill them, up to you. Left of them is number 2. Number 3, you can't miss this area either. Some guy's gonna get freaking demolished by a rolling thing. Go up instead of going left, and you will find on the table this collectible. Nice bright area, won't miss this at all. Now what you want to do is, instead of going along this long walkway, head up along this blue thing, crawl up the wall, and hiding behind the crate. There it is. Later on, you're going to go past the big orange shine on the right there. If you don't see it, don't worry, you will go past this area anyway. But going through the ruins on the left before you carry on, there it is. And the final one, Vito warship scene. Go to the right hand side, and there it is, sitting on the floor. Very start of mission 11. Turn around on the wall, nice and cheeky. Second one, you come to an area with a gas chamber. Before you hack into anything, pick it up on the left there. Third one, bit dodgy, but all you need to do is, when you get to the sandy area with a bunch of buildings, the one on the far left with half missing, you want to scale up the side of it, and on top, sitting there, nice and easy. 4th and final ever collectible for Black Ops 3. As you're purging, you're going to go through this area, don't head right, round the corner on the desk. There it is. So I hope this guys helped you and you've got your trophy. If you want any help with any other trophies, then feel free to check out my channel, but I will see you guys soon.
Darling, I will be loving